Move now into your preparatory process. First, your energy conversion box. Use this. Then follow that with your resonant tuning. Next, your resonant energy balloon. Then state your affirmation beginning, I am more than my physical body. Then go on to focus 10, and I will join you there. Now from focus 10, you will move to focus 12 as I guide you, as I count from 10 to 12. I'm going to count now. 10, 11, Your awareness is expanding more and more, far beyond the limits of your physical body. Your consciousness is expanding far, far beyond the limits of physical matter reality. You are now in focus 12, the state of expanded awareness. Relax and feel calm and secure and comfortable in focus 12, the 12 state. Now you are going to practice and learn freedom of movement. Freedom of movement, so that you can move freely and fully whenever and wherever you so desire. Now visualize and imagine in your mind turning over and rolling over slowly. Rolling over slowly like a log, floating and turning and rolling slowly in water. Begin now. Imagine and visualize in your mind turning over very slowly, rolling over very slowly. Slowly, you're beginning to turn now. Slowly, more and more, more and more. Turning over easily and comfortably and slowly. Rolling all the way around. Rolling slowly like a log floating in water. Rolling over. Now you are almost back, rolling around to the point where you began. More, more, more. Now slow down and stop your rolling. You're rolling over at exactly the place where you began. Stop now. Now you are back exactly where you began. Now visualize and imagine in your mind as if you are a long, stiff, and straight pole. and you will be lifted on one end, at the end which is the back of your head. And you will be lifted out to a standing position. Begin now. Imagine and visualize yourself as a long, straight, stiff pole lying down flat. Now visualize as your head, the end that is you with your head, begins to lift upward, moving slowly. You are swinging upward and feel lifted at one end. Slowly, up and up, you are being tilted upward, up to an upright position, up to an upright position, slowly, slowly. And now you are fully upright, fully upright. Now visualize and imagine you're moving backward, tilting back downward as the long, straight pole, moving backward in the direction that you were, moving backward into the flat position. Down, 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 slowly and easily, back to the flat position. Down more, more. Now you have returned to the place where you started. You have returned to the position where you started, and you relax, and you are no longer the long, straight pole. You are no longer the straight, long, stiff pole. You're relaxed and comfortable, breathing easily and deeply. Now you will visualize and imagine that you are backing away from where you are right now, that you are slowly and easily backing away from where you are right now. Begin now. Visualize and imagine you're moving slowly and easily and comfortably back away from where you are right now. Moving back, back, moving back, slowly, more and more, moving backwards, back and away from where you are right now, back more and more. And now you are so far back that you can see the back of your head, and you can see the back of your physical body. And you still float and move backwards more and more, slowly, a little bit at a time. Now you stop moving back and wait and feel exactly where you are now. Imagine and feel exactly where you are now. begin your return to where you were when you started, moving forward slowly and easily and comfortably, more and more, more and more. And now you can no longer see the back of your head and the back of your physical body because you are too close. You move more and more forward, slowly and easily. And now you are almost back where you started. Now you are back where you began. You have gone forward till you are exactly where you began. Relax and breathe easily and comfortably. Breathe easily and comfortably as you relax more deeply than ever before. Now visualize and imagine in your mind, imagine flowing as if there were a large opening in the top of your head, and you can flow outward. Flow easily as if you were a cloud flowing outward evenly and smoothly from the top of your head. Begin now. Imagine and visualize in your mind that you are like a cloud of gas flowing smoothly and evenly out from the top of your head, flowing outward, flowing straight out, slipping out, flowing outward more and more until you feel free, because you have flowed outward easily, comfortably and calmly, more and more, more and more. And now you have flowed outward so much that you look back and you can see the top of your head from where you have flowed. Now stop your flow and wait there where you are and observe where you are. Now you will begin to flow back. Start floating back now. Back through the top of your head. Imagine and visualize yourself flowing back now. Flowing back into the top of your head, easily and smoothly and calmly, flowing back easily and smoothly and calmly, back through the top of your head. And now you can no longer see the top of your head because you are so close. And now you're back through, slipping and floating and flowing through, back through the top of your head. And now you're moving back almost to where you were when you started. Almost to where you were when you started. Now you have returned to exactly where you started. And stop your flow there. Right exactly to the place, the way, the being, to where you started. You have stopped the flow exactly where you started now. Relax. Feel comfortable and calm. Feel comfortable and calm and deeply, deeply relaxed. Now you will visualize and imagine in your mind the feeling of floating upward. The feeling of floating upward, up and away from where you are right now. Begin now to imagine and feel floating slowly and easily and calmly upward. Moving up slowly and comfortably, moving up more and more. And how nice it feels. How nice it feels to float upward like a cloud, like a warm, soft, comfortable cloud, floating up more and more, more and more. Imagine yourself floating upward, slowly, comfortably, more and more. Now you have floated so high that you can look down and see your physical body. You can see your physical body and observe it as you look down. Stop your floating upward now and hover exactly where you are. Hover exactly where you are. Imagine floating and hovering exactly where you are, looking down from where you came, looking down where your physical body is located. Now you will float downward slowly and easily and comfortably. Imagine and visualize yourself floating downward, easily and slowly, down to where you were when you started, more and more, floating downward calmly, serenely, comfortably, down to where you started. More and more, more and more downward. And now you can no longer see your physical body because you are so close to it. Now you move closer, and you're almost back to where you started. Now you are back to where you started. And you need float no longer. Stop right there, right where you began, right where you began. Now relax. Breathe easily and deeply. Relax and feel calm and comfortable. Back where you started. Back where you started, calm and comfortable. You will move now from focus 12 back to focus 10 as I count from 12 back to 10. 12, 11, 'Your awareness is moving inward, back more and more, back to your normal perception for focus 10. You are now back in focus 10, where your mind is bright and awake and your body comfortably and calmly asleep. Relax and feel calm and comfortable in focus 10, in the 10 state. When you return to the conscious physical waking state, your body will be so equalized as to overcome all those things that might hinder or prevent it from being and giving its best mental, spiritual, and physical self. The body physical will create within the system those properties necessary to cause the eliminations to be so increased as to bring the best normal physical condition for the body. The mental will so give that impression to the system as to build the best moral, mental, and physical forces for your body. The circulation will be so equalized as to remove strain from all centers of the nerve system, as to allow the organs of the system to assimilate and secrete properly those conditions necessary for normal conditions of your body. The nerve supplies of the whole body will assume their normal forces. The vitality will be stored in them through the application of the physical being, as well as of the spiritual elements in the physical forces of the body. Perfectly normal, perfectly balanced and perfectly equalized will be the condition when you return to the physical waking state. Perfectly normal, perfectly balanced, and perfectly equalized will be the condition when you return to the physical waking state. You will return now to full physical waking reality, both physically and mentally, and you will do this by the method you have learned, by saying the number 1 in your mind. Return now to full physical waking consciousness. Do it now.